Hot, cold. Cycling from fall to summer-like weather and back again makes it hard on outdoor plants and animals. Just as they are setting into one season, it switches to another. An air temperature chart for the Chickasha Mesonet site shows the ups and downs in air temperatures from October 29th through November 7th. There were 3 periods when daytime highs were close to a balmy 75 degrees and 3 periods when the afternoon highs were close to a chilling 50 degrees. Our cold spells have cooled soil temperatures. North and west of a line from Elk City to Oklahoma City to Tulsa, the 3-day average of 4-inch soil temperatures was in the 50s. South and east of that line, 3-day soil temperature averages were in the 60s. The lowest soil temperature average was 50 at Eva in the Panhandle. The highest was 69 at Hugo and Idabel in the southeast. Soil moisture varied a lot across the state this week. On a map of the percent of plant available water in the top 16 inches, the brown and yellow areas show drier areas. Cherokee had only 7% of plant available water on November 6th. Here's Gary with a check on our latest drought status.
Well, thanks, Alan. Good morning, everyone. If we were in Denmark, I would say things are rotten. But we're in Oklahoma, so I'll simply say our weather's gone bad and it's fixing to get worse. And I'm talking about rainfall, or the lack thereof. Let's take a look at the latest Drought Monitor map and the sad rainfall statistics for the state. Well, if we focus down in southeastern Oklahoma, we can see an expansion of that D1 moderate drought, that's the light brown, over to the west. But we also see an increase in that yellow area, which is the abnormally dry conditions. That's the precursor to drought. So that concerns the 60 days plus that we have seen little rainfall in that area. Up in northwest Oklahoma, we've also seen a little bit expansion of the D0 abnormally dry conditions, that yellow, but I think it needs to look much worse than that. Now, they did request that this week in the Drought Monitor. We didn't quite get it this week, so look for that next week possibly. And here's the problem. This is the consecutive days with less than a 1/4 inch of rainfall in any day. We had from 30 to 34 days without at least a 1/4 inch of rainfall on any single day across much of the western third of Oklahoma. So that is a drastic drying down across that part of the state. Now to look at this in a different way, this is the percentage of normal rainfall for October 9th through November 7th. And we can see lots of bad colors on there. And remember, this is percent of normal. In some cases, we're all the way down to 0% of normal out across western Oklahoma. But in general, less than 10% of normal. And, across most of the state, we are below normal according to the last 30 days. So that's where we're seeing that the drought start to develop and intensify. Now, we often say it's difficult to get a drought to intensify during the cool season, especially as we enter winter. But we have seen that in the past, and I'm afraid we're starting to see that again this winter. So this is something we need to keep an eye on, and hopefully we can get some rainfall or even snowfall and cut this off. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.